So in this way, they lose contact not only with me, that's not so important, they lose the contact with these forces in whose service I remain. And if I have an insight, see, very often when I sit down in the evening, suddenly I'm drawn into another space. I get deeply centered, and then I write something down. It's given to me. I just write it in one way, just from the beginning to the end. And many texts like those with God in mind, they have that origin. Suddenly, I was led into a certain direction. Sometimes, afterwards, when I read that, I think something is perhaps not quite right. I have to improve it. Any improvement I tried was less, because it does not come from me. The energy is in the original movement. And that also applies to my insights, for instance, about conscience and love and reconciliation and the relationship between men and women and parents and children and illnesses and health. And now here too, what we have had the insights about success and leadership. You cannot improve on that. You cannot improve on that. These are deep insights that are valid. Now, if you think what should be better or different, you lose the contact with the movement, you see. Or if you would have said in that constellation, it should have been done in this way or this way. In this way, they improve in their mind what was actually here, a movement of the spirit mind. Didn't come out of my head or of the head of Sophie. These were movements of the spirit mind. But as soon as you work on your own and you are led by the spirit mind, you do new things. You don't rely on what I said or what you experienced here. You move forward. But when you move forward, you remain connected with me. See, you are on your own. I don't control what you do. You don't have to report on me. Nothing of this kind. It's just a common moving together in the same direction. And that's what I think is the future of this work, see? You are on your own, and you are connected with me in a way, not directly as a person, but with me as one who has promoted these things because he was in service. And that would be a good way of moving on. And there are now certain divisions among those who offer that work. They have a special organization of their own. And I have to acknowledge that all of them do good work. Otherwise, they would not survive at all, you see. They do a good work of their own. And yet, the movement has gone forward, and some who remain behind, they call the kind of work they do classic. And they think, I have left the right path by moving beyond the classic way of doing it. Yes, they do that. But I think I betrayed my own work. Nevertheless, for me, everybody who engages in this work in one way or the other is seen by me in the same service. And after some time, maybe they hear what happens here, how things have gone further, and they may be willing to join the movement. And for me, nobody is excluded. I don't enter into any controversy with them, what is better or worse. I know where I have to go, and those who want to go with me are welcome. Okay, I think this was important for me to share with you see.